Hey guys, and welcome to Magic Mondays, because it's Magic Monday and we have to do magic stuff, because I said that and the schedule says that, and the schedule is the overruler of this channel, even though we created it in 50 minutes. Whatever. But it's Magic Mondays, so we're going to play Magic 2015 because I don't have a correct camera to be doing gameplays of actual cards, because I could do that, but I don't have a correct camera for it. And I think the new Magic Duels Origins is coming out today, but I don't have it out. I don't have it downloaded yet. So we have this. We're going to be messing around. Probably do a few multiplayer games with this deck. If you want to look at it, I'll go ahead and scroll through it real quick so that you guys can see. Because it's basically just a little teamer deck that I tossed together using what I had. Not that great, but it works. I've tested it out a few times. Haven't actually played any multiplayer games with it. But yeah, hopefully it'll work. So yeah, I will meet you guys when we get to the first game. Okay, so we finally got somebody in. That took a while, but we got somebody. So, I'm not that great of a Magic player. This looks like a pretty good hand for right now. I'm not a great Magic player, so don't try and guess how good I am based on how I play this. I'll keep this one. But for those of you who measure how long somebody's been playing based on sets, I've been around since, well, actually I started playing a long time ago, but I didn't play for a very long time. But as for when I started playing pretty hardcore, for what I can do because I don't have much money, I've been playing since Magic 2014 came out, the actual set, not the game. There's a difference. So we're going to Elvish Visionary here because we want to draw and have a creature out. But other than that, for people who don't understand that, I've been playing since July of 2013. Well, actually, technically December, but more of December. But the first set that I really opened was Magic 2014. So yeah, it was about, the set came out mid-July of 2013. So yeah, I've been playing for a little bit, but not too long. But here we're gonna get a forest out because we want a ramp for as much as possible. We're gonna leave that mountain obviously open for shocking reasons, because it's shockingly impressive that I play that shock eventually. Yeah. Other than that, these are my tendency colors: red, green, and blue. I prefer red over all else. Oh, I didn't want to chat. I don't want to chat. I'm a very quiet person. Leave me alone. So this shouldn't be too exciting. We'll probably play a few games, just to compensate for a video, because we got to get videos out for you guys. Not like it's a chore or anything, because I am having fun, and we're going to go ahead and get rid of that, because I know it reduces instant sorcery spells by 1, and I don't want that to happen. And he was prepared for that. Okay then. The good thing is, he's all tapped out, so I can play that next. I can go ahead and Vapor Snag next turn to get rid of it. So we're going to snag it while he has no mana open. So that he takes that bonus damage, but we're also going to swing in with everybody because we want to kill him as fast as possible, because that's how I play, punching people's faces as much as I can, because I apparently like doing that. Even though, as you guys will find out as you guys already found out last Thursday, my current commander deck, which is actually one of my favorite commander decks that I've ever built, is mono blue artifacts. Which makes absolutely no sense for my status of how I play this. How I normally play and how I started playing was with red beatdown decks, where it was just either big creatures or a lot of creatures. And your sole goal, punch people's faces. It's as much as you have to do. But yeah, that's a general concept as to how I play. If you guys want me to play more of this, which I doubt once Magic Origins comes out, you guys will want me to play this. Maybe. Not too much. Why am I attacking? Why would I do that? Skip attack. I don't want to be dumb. I'm paying so much attention to how I'm talking. that I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. This is not good. This is not how I'm supposed to play. But yeah, I have a lot of fun playing this. Global plays it a lot. But yeah, what does that do? Deals 1 damage to target creature or player. That's not good. 'Cause he's gonna start blowing up all my creatures. That's okay though, because I have other things. I have other tricks up my sleeve. See, the question is, do I block it now? Yeah, we'll block it now. Save myself a couple damage. I don't need it because next turn, as long as he doesn't have a counterspell, he's going to have a counterspell. I think we'll throw out the Bear's Companion just to try and bait out the counterspell because I know he's got it. No, he doesn't? Wow. Okay, that works. Tells me that next turn I will hopefully be able to play the Arbor Colossus. Because giant 6/6 with reach against deck that has blue in it is something. What does that do? Enchanted creature has +3/+3 and has flying. And that's why I need reach. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'm going to have to discard a couple cards. And seeing as I need the reach from the Arbor Colossus, we're going to ditch the Royal and Time Warp. No matter how much I don't want to ditch Time Warp, we're going to ditch Time Warp because we need that Arbor Colossus. Yeah. So we're going to put him into play because he has no counterspells, and there's no one colorless converted mana cost counterspell, and Pact of Negation is not in existence in this game. We're going to go ahead and swing with both of those because, again, I want to get as much damage in as I can. And again, sorry if I ramble a lot. I have, under personal thing, I will tell you because you're my YouTube fan base. I don't know about fan, but you're my subscribers. I'm allowed to tell you these things. My nickname at home is Bug because I was nicknamed that because I bug a lot of people because I talk a lot. Well, I did that as a child, and the name just stuck with me for a long time. The reason why my nickname on here is Sarkhan because, as this picture in Banefire depicts, my favorite planeswalker is right there, and his name is Sarkhan. And that's not good. That was a Banefire. I don't see us winning this one, but there's a small chance. We just have to race him. He's doing 6 damage a turn, and we're doing 6 damage a turn. Hopefully. Most of the time. Unless he starts blocking with that. Yeah, you're going to make me discard my Cultivate. Oh well. This means I have to play everything I can play every turn. Yeah. That would have been nice to keep. That would have been real nice to keep. Oh well. We just keep trying to race him, I guess, because it's the best thing we got. So, unless he can blow up both my dudes, he's going to use the Cunning Spark Mage to deal 1 damage to me. Unless he can deal an additional 2 damage next turn, or blow up my, I think let's see, if he swings with that, I have 3 life left. He can tap that to deal 1 damage to me, or he can leave it back to block the 4 damage from this. So I'm going to need something to deal 2 damage to him, otherwise I lose. Yeah, he's going to Banefire for at least 4. No, he's going to Banefire for 6 and hit me. Right. Okay, that was a quick game. It's fun though. So I guess I will meet you guys in the next game. Okay, this guy's name is funny. Okay. His name is Fart Me Up Scotty. That's just too good. This hand, on the other hand, is not that great. It's cool because we have a couple things to play, but we have coming to play tapped land. Nah, I'm gonna draw a new one. And as long as we draw another land, that hand should be pretty reasonable. So we're gonna start with the Guild Gate because we have nothing to play turn 1. Yeah, that's a pretty funny name. I'm not that great with names, but that's okay. Because I'm still me. And as long as I'm me, I'm mostly fine, I guess. Because I can handle my own mental capacity. Most other people can't because it's a little too whack jobbed for them. That's okay though, because they don't have to deal with it. You guys a little bit do, but not. You don't have to deal with the full force of it. Okay. I'm thinking cultivate here because he has nothing in play, but I could race him with rabble because I'm thinking cultivate because I want to get a green and a blue because I want to get the Gomazo out in case he gets anything, and if I get a green, I can also get Vengevine out next turn. So I think I'm gonna cultivate because I want to get the mana that I need for this. So we're gonna grab both those, and we can put so that we have that mana up next turn. I'm not that strategic. Don't completely think that I'm really great at this game. There are a lot of people that are a lot better at me that's in this game. On top of that, I don't have the DLC content for this game, so don't expect me to be as great as a lot of other people that I'm playing against. I think we're gonna Rabble Master here because he still hasn't put anything up. And there's a Nullify. That I forgot to put that into effect. Oh well. That really sucks. But it's okay. We can deal with it for now. I can see this going horribly wrong, but we can deal with it for now. And I think we'll go for Vengevine because I know that even if they counter him, I can bring him back later. Oh, cool. He's stuck. Now let's see if his attack will stick. Nope. Okay, that's good. That's okay because we can bring him back eventually as long as I draw another cheap costed creature. They're gonna keep drawing cards. Wonder what their win con is in that deck. Probably Soul of Ravnica, maybe. I don't know. I don't know this deck. I haven't played this game in quite a while. In fact, I went through and just tossed a bunch of stuff into this deck to make it up to date. That's okay. It works. Most of the time. Most of the time it works when I test against other things. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. I think I want to wait a turn. I could try to stick an Inferno Titan. I was about to say Prime Time. Or I can... I think I want to try and stick an Inferno Titan. I doubt it will stick, but I can try. Okay, it's stuck. At least I can get... At least, even if he blows it up, I can still do that base 3 damage that it gets. And I'm ahead! Yay! Okay, let's hope we draw another land next turn, because if we draw another land next turn, we can Gomazoa and Arbor Colossus so that we can get back our Vengevine. Or if we draw a 4 mana cost or less creature. Because I really want to get back to Vengevine because it's actually a pretty useful card. Figures, a 4/3 with haste that comes back if you play 2 creatures in a turn is useful. So obviously he's a control deck. That's obvious from the start. It's just a matter of what his win condition is. So that's a card. It's not a card that I like. Well, it is a card because we can start building it up now. I actually kind of like that concept. We're not going to play the Gomazoa. We're just going to continue. And he's going to bounce back my Inferno Titan. Okay. That's a thing. Because, like, everything in this game is a thing most of the time. There are a few cards that are just junk. But not too many. And yes, I am rambling on so that there's not constant silence in this. Think twice could get us somewhere, but not too far. Time Warp is just, right now, it's just an overcost. Think twice. So we'll think twice, because we can. Okay, that's a land. That's what I wanted to see. And now I can attempt to stick Titan again. Because he stuck last time, but he didn't stick this time. That's okay. Because next turn, now we have the mana for next turn to attempt to stick an Arbor Colossus and Gomazoa. Okay. I like. Hopefully he taps out. Very doubtful, but hopefully he taps out. You've got to have those nice, good thoughts in your head in hopes that the person you're playing against taps out. That's a card I didn't want to see, but it's a card. I don't remember there being any one-mana counterspells. So we can try and stick both of these, because I don't think he'll have a way of keeping me from sticking both of them. Okay, there we go. That's good. We got all of those to stick. I'm thinking I could attack with the Vengevine, because if I do, if he blocks with his demon dies. But if he doesn't block, he takes the 4 damage. I think he's just gonna not block. But no matter what, even if when I attack, I'm getting those counters, and I need those counters. And the Gomazo is great here, and so is the Colossus, because I can use it to stop that. You know what? I'll lose 3 life, because I don't want him to draw any more cards, because I don't like his cards that he keeps drawing. But yeah. So now we just gotta race him. I would love so badly to stick that, but I don't think I can. What we can do though is monsterize this so that we can pop off that Tormentor and get massive amounts of damage in. So we're gonna continue and swing in for 13. So he's gonna have to break open. He's gonna either have to get rid of one of these guys or break open that. Okay, I figured reprisal was gonna happen. Okay, but yeah, but he was either gonna have to remove it, break open his elixir, or die. We'll continue just in case he plays something else that I can shock. Another think twice, because he really likes that card. Now he's gonna shuffle up his graveyard. Was he hoping that he could use that effect to save the think twice? I think he was hoping that he could save the think twice that way. Okay, now he's got a Runescar Demon. That's not good to fight either. Oh well. Now he's tapped out though, so that means I can stick the Stormbreath Dragon, or I can stick a Time Warp and then stick a Stormbreath Dragon. This is logic. So I'm gonna stick the Time Warp, and I'm not gonna let him take the extra turn. I would like to take the extra turn. This game is taking a while, longer than they normally last for me. So we're gonna allow that, and then we're gonna swing in with this in hopes that he takes the bait. If he does, I can shock his dude off, which I'm okay with losing my Vengevine. Because if I lose my Vengevine, at least I'm trading with the Rudenscard so that he doesn't have anything to block my Stormbreath Dragon with next turn. And we're going to continue. And we're going to drop a Stormbreath on the table, because Stormbreath Dragon. And we're going to swing in for another 4. And we're going to save the shocks, because we could use the shocks for great reason. And as long as we don't use the shock, at the end of their turn, we can stop the timer and go ahead and flash back a Think Twice, which is great, because then we can draw cards that aren't shocks, which, mind you, are still good, because I've had games where I could really use a shock and not draw them, but oh well. And as long as he keeps the number of cards he has in his hand, we're doing great, because Stormbreath will tick up next turn. I'll probably monsterize him next turn and probably finish off my opponent at this point. I think he's probably thinking if there's any way he can get out of a Stormbreath, because he can't reprisal it. That's a shield red, but that doesn't have nearly enough of what he needs. I don't think at the beginning of each opponent that player sacrifices a creature. I can just sacrifice my Gomazoa. I forgot to flashback, but oh well. Monsterize. I would like to keep a red mana because I can shock him if I need it. So we'll just continue on to our attack step. Yeah, he loses. He gave up. That's okay. we win because Stormbreath Dragon, and aka Fluffy, because I like Fluffy and Fluffy is fun. Um, he won us the game. I think we'll do probably one more, and then we will go ahead and just finish the video off there because that game took a while. So yeah, I'll see you when I get another matchup. Yeah, that one was fast. We got another person pretty quickly that time. Um, Ooh, triple tap lands. Not that great to see, but it does give us 2 of our blue that we need for the Royal Elemental. But I don't like that hand. Triple tap land again with an Elvish Pioneer. We can stick. I can keep this one though. So I'll go with Gruul Guildgate first because we want to be able to shock if need be. Because I'll probably save the Pioneer for later. For when I draw something else. I'll probably shock that because I don't like the concept that they're playing that, which means because it means they're playing that for a reason. So we're gonna drop a Guildgate and we're gonna shock it while he doesn't have anything to do in response. So yeah, that's gone. That's great. Hopefully we draw a basic land soon so that we can Elvish Pioneer and actually use its ability. Because I don't want to just drop an Elvish Pioneer with nothing really for its ability to use. We'll just continue. Try and bait out that we actually have something. Because we do have something, which is another shock. But I want to bait out that we have something else. Let's see, that's a swamp. So they're obviously playing black-white or something similar. Again, I really don't like your creatures, sir. So I'm going to kill it. Yeah. Not going to let it live. Still not that great, so we'll toss a Beastmaster Ascension into play. Yeah, I don't like the concept of doing that, but I'll do it anyways. Hopefully we can draw like a draw card soon, or basic land, or something. Because otherwise I'm going to have to play the Elvish Pioneer without any value for it. I really don't want to, but I might have to. Cultivate's a thing though. That'll give me something to do. So I know I want another green, and I think we'll go blue. Yeah, green and blue, and I clicked those in the wrong order. Oh, flippin' well. That's okay though. Let's see, what does this one do? Lifelink, and whenever you gain life this turn, each opponent loses that much life. And double life. I don't like this deck. Mainly because I don't like life gain decks, but that's besides the point. I have a personal thing against life gain. Probably the red player inside me, but that's besides the point. Yeah, we'll play that so that we can Elvish Pioneer. I know that's normally a really stupid move, but I want to have the additional blocker because I can. And we'll put a Colossus in play. Because the Colossus will wreck face. As long as they don't kill it with a reprisal. Luckily I have the second one in my hand. And if I draw another land next turn, I can instead play Royal Elemental. And then play the land so I can steal that stupid the Rock's Faith Mender. I'm not going to block. We'll keep our little dude in play. Yes, yes, I know you're attacking. That's not what I wanted to see, but that's okay. I'll play that first so that it's actually a thing. And then we'll play this so that gets a counter. And we'll go ahead and swing with the Elvish Pioneer so that we can get our counters going on our Beastmaster Ascension. Because at this point, I think we're going to need the +5/+5 for all our stuff. What does that one do? When it enters the battlefield, exile target card from a creature from a graveyard. I didn't completely read what it said. You gain life equal to that card's toughness. Wow. More life gain. Good for you. Not really, though. I really don't like it when people do that. There's no point in that I can counter that. I really don't like the concept of playing that, but I might do it anyways. I would attack with the Arbor Colossus at this point. Yeah, I'll attack with the Arbor Colossus. Because at most, he's probably, if he does block, he'll block with everything to kill off my Arbor Colossus. But even if he does, I'll just supersize it and be able to kill. He won't be able to kill my dude, but I'll kill off at least 2 of his stuff. Because I say stuff a lot. Assassinate! Oh god, damn it. Well, there goes that idea. And now he's gonna kill off that because kill spells combined with life gain. Okay, I can take the 6. I don't want to take the 6, but I can take the 6. I really hope I draw another card. Come on. That's not the card I wanted to see. But we will play Royal Elemental and hope that it lives to see next turn's day. We'll attack with both of these because we want to get counters going. I just realized that I might lose next turn. If he knows what he's doing, I'm going to lose next turn. Because I have 9 life. Yeah. If he knows what he's doing, I can lose next turn. Because if he uses the Viscopa Guild Mage, he's using the second ability, isn't he? Yep. I just lost. Oh well. That's me not thinking about what I'm doing. Well, technically, I don't have to, well, thinking about this, 6, 7, 8. I don't have to lose this turn, but I don't see any way to get out of this, so I'm just going to skip blocking and take the death. But yeah, that is me failing at playing Magic 2015. I won 1 game. I only won 1 out of the 3, but I won 1 game. And I guess we will, I didn't die. Obviously, I don't know how to count then. Cool. We can cultivate then and steal some things. So we'll get a forest and a forest, because forests. And we will steal this. And we will play this and steal this. And if I attack with everything, all my stuff gets +5/+5. So, the only problem with that theory is that's not enough to kill him. Yeah. So, we're gonna swing with 1 card. But he has 6 life left. I took the wrong cards. I could have saved myself that game. If he knows what he's doing, he's gonna win next turn. Because all he has to do is give something lifelink and then use the other ability of Viscopa Guild Mage to make it so that he deals damage when he gains life. Unless, of course, I block because I might be able to block for enough. I don't know, though. So he's going to use that ability, and then he's going to use the other ability. I stole the wrong card. So that would gain him 6 life. But if I block with this, I gain 2, then 4. I don't gain enough life for it. Oh well. Throw it in front of it. Oh well. Game close. Real close. My math is not that great. Okay, am I reading this card? Each opponent loses this much life. I'm either reading or my math is absurdly wrong. Yeah. So based on that, I might have just won this game. Yeah, I might have just won this game. So attack with everything. I get the counter on that. I think I just won because my math is absolutely horrible. Because, yeah. I was in calculus last year. Why is my math so bad? Oh well. I won. Negative, what, 60? Negative something. Negative 60 something. So that was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.